from the FlyQuest side, Leona, Gragas, and Lee Sin all there, and it is the expected Lulu with that Zeri pairing. This is exciting. This matchup really feels like, can you get in onto Sven and take him down? Because Sven is such an...
Teleport to competitive matches to immediately get back out, so...
Ooh, Zenith Blade on the Blabber over the wall. FlyQuest is going in for the first play, but they're taking a lot of damage in the process. First blood over to Blabber as it's a 1-for-1. Now they've locked up Loki. Masu flashing forward away from the C9 reinforcements as Busio just keeps him tied up for the Mega Inferno Bomb, and Sven's not getting anything else. FlyQuest...
replay, and yeah, he looks frustrated. He looks a little bit worried because you know what that can mean for the game.
Yeah, very, very tough stuff to have to start off that way, and especially tough when FlyQuest is now able to follow it up with yet another grub play. That is, I believe, 4 out of 5 of the games now that FlyQuest has controlled a majority of grubs in. It'll be all...
So at the very least, they'll be able to end up with that, but it's already the Luden's completed super early off the early skirmish there.
Already touched on Luden's Companion, first fully completed item done for anyone in the game there for Masu. Because Sven stopped off to get level 1 boots. Hold on, we don't even have time to finish talking about it. Goodbye, Masu! The last shot in the air, and Sven picks him up.
You Q forward, you just get polymorphed, and all of a sudden, you can't move, you can't do anything, something falls up, and you just die.
Oh, speaking of not being able to move or do anything, Bwipo thought he was going to get a quick trade onto Loki, knows that he's going to go for those types of plays, and immediately punish him.
A crafty trap was laid right there. Loki looking juicy, and Blabber already lying in wait inside the Dragon Pit, and these types of plays right before the objective spawns are what you need. Otherwise, your map is just collapsing in on you. As you can see, the top tower is gone. Quad finishes his work.
I mean, C9, another good kill, but very vulnerable.
Sven
is low too.
Okay, Inspired looking to steal away the dragon, not going to find it. Blabber with the smite secures that one. I was about to say, everybody's just got brown bag shoes, so nobody actually has any enchantments yet, but there's another turret going the way of FlyQuest.
300 here for Blabber, just trumps it, and so he's able to get it before the Lee Sin comes in for the steal. So nice job again from
Really
him.
gets it in satchel range, and we know those outer tier 2s, you know, top lane, bot lane, are worth so much gold that it's this huge injection of gold that's just waiting.
Okay, Thanatos has just transformed back into Mini Gnar. The Mega Gnar not ready to be used again for a little bit longer as Blabber goes for the flash potential play here on Amasu, but he's not going to find the chance to do a whole lot more with it. Quad is free firing onto Blabber, who goes over the wall, but he's going to be killed by Busio's Ignite. Busio's low, but it's a second kill back over to FlyQuest. The Drake over to FlyQuest. C9 still trying to fight back, but Thanatos has to disengage. He's nearly ready to transform, but is it going to do anything at all? The Narbar sitting at 95%.
Feels like as Blabber got very aggressive there, he tries to look for this kind of cute flash ulti onto Masu, tries to get around his opponents, drift to the side, flash him with the Q, nail the ulti, but no one was there to follow it up. Like, look at where Loki is.
That was a big bomba. That he got some good assists off that one. You saw Blabber go down from it. You saw the Akali also going down from it immediately.
Of it with the Zig Satchel, but 1 or 2 more auto attacks here should be able to put it in range. Masu gets the empowered one there, and sure enough, there it is. Satchel takes it down.
Here, very likely for an IE, for Sven. They want that third item for Zeri. Of course, they have Zeri Lulu. Yes, there's great skilling on the other side, but one great fight from Zeri Lulu, we have seen it 1,000 times.
The game is broken on Soul or Baron here, and they're going to continue looking for the picks around the bigger objective.
The tough part is, when you're down to a third HP,
LDR.
This tower is just going to be gone as well. And you see Thanatos was kind of debating, what do I want to build? Do I want to build Randuin's here? Do I want to build towards the Wit's End? You know,
start against Infernal Soul Ziggs with a
no,
death
sir.
The rewards are a little bit too big if they go next. Here we go, pick!
No, that was a massive catch! Sven is already down! That's the Zeri, that's the hyper carry, that's a teleport now bringing Thanatos straight into the waiting maw of death. C9 lose their most important player right as FlyQuest are ready to start the Baron up.
That might be the game. That might be the series for FlyQuest. Blabber, I mean, he's on red buff. He could like full send a miracle thing here, but it's just, it would be a one-way ticket, and then you would just lose your base afterwards anyway.
Yeah, and both Masu and Busio were waiting there to satchel him. They preempt the fight. They get the kill. They're marching on the base. Loki and Vulcan aren't even there. Sven is still dead. These towers are going to be dead instantly. Double inhib is sure to fall.
Loki is not even recalling yet. Yes, he's got his teleport if he needs to try to use it, but the mid lane inhibitor is already down. Bwipo putting in the work on the top lane tier 3 turret. Nearly has that one killed off as well. Now Thanatos in some danger as Bwipo continues the charge forward. Wild growth on Thanatos trying to keep him alive. Sven is back and ready to fight, but now Thanatos has already lost Hysterics. He's transforming into Mega Gnar, but he's already got less than half HP. 2 inhibitors down in the C9 base. FlyQuest ready to turn this into a double super minion march in every single lane, or maybe just in the game if the opportunity presents itself. Blabber goes in for an engage, but he only finds Busio. Now Bwipo's leading the charge, and Sven nearly dies yet again. Loki tries to dive into the middle of everybody under the protection of the smoke, but it's not going to matter. There's no firepower to try to back him up. C9 nearly dead everywhere. Quad going on a killing spree. He's ready to reset, and C9 can't get away. Thanatos will die next. Yes, he gets one in retaliation, but what does it matter? FlyQuest go the distance against C9. They take the series 3-2, and they earn themselves a spot in the finals.